We separate something. Curly bracket. Separate one function from another. Parenthesis separates the parameters. Okay, how we discuss it later on. Clear? Then triangular bracket separates the header files. Okay, we can include different header files in this different separators. Okay, comma. For example, integer a comma b semicolon. Comma is also a separator which separate two variables from each other. Semicolon is also a separator which separates one line from another line. Actually, it is called as statement. Okay, natural languages we call as sentence, but in formal languages we call as statement. So it is also different. Okay, so use proper words. Okay, if you write something, you can call it as a statement. Okay, you call it as a parenthesis, not round brackets. Okay, square bracket is also there for array. While we studying array, this is called as square bracket. But the what is technical word? It is a subscript operator. So use proper technical words. Okay, while at the time of interview, it is better to use some technical words. Clear? Understand? So these are different separators. Okay, so separators is also a token. Again, operators. There are different types of operators. We'll study later on. What is the different types of operators? Logical operators, arithmetic operators, clear? Bitwise operators. Okay, these are different types of operators. While we write the program, we use that operators, different types of operators. So what is operator? Which operates which does not operate on the program, which performs operation on operands. There are specified operands are there. So plus operator, a plus b. So plus operator performs the operation on a and b operand and use the results. We can store it into some different variable. So what is operator? Operator performs operation on the operands. Clear? So different types of operators are there, and all these are nothing but your tokens. And tokens are nothing but your words in natural language. Okay? So use word tokens in formal. Any doubts? So what is the flow? We study character set, then we study the tokens, that is words. After that, what we study in our natural language? Make the sentences. Okay, make the sentences. So that sentences are based on these different tokens. Like that. This is a sentence. Int a comma b comma semicolon. This is a sentence called as declaration sentence. Called as declaration sentence. Clear? But here we can use now word as a statement. For formal languages we can use statement, not sentence. So it is a declaration statement. So after that, statements. So there are different types of statements. Declaration statement, assignment statement, arithmetic statements, okay, logical statements. These are different types of statements. If else वगैरे. That is also compound statements. Simple statement. आपण मराठीमध्ये पण बघतो ना. साधं वाक्य, संमिश्र वाक्य, संयुक्त वाक्य वगैरे वगैरे. These are the types of sentences. Like that. There are also different types of statements. Now use word statement. Clear? Statement. So there are different types of statements. Declaration, initialization, if-else statement, that is compound type of statements. Okay, for loop, while loop. These are also compound type of statements. So there are different types of statements. Okay? Clear? But statements requires what? Grammar. Because this statement in a comma b comma semicolon, this is correct sentence, declaration statement. But if I write like that, same, we can use same tokens, but arrangement of tokens is different. Is it correct? No. It gives you syntactical error. By compare that, it gives you syntactical error. So not only arrangement of the tokens is your statement, but which is based on some grammar. So there is a grammatical domain. Okay, based on grammatical domain, we have to write the statements in C language. Like our Marathi, karta, कर्म, क्रियापद. हे एक ग्रामरचं स्टेटमेंट आहे. ग्रामर असं आहे. Understand? Different sentences having different grammar. Okay, so what you understand? So statement is not only arrangement of the tokens, but it is based on some grammar. Then it is called as statement. Okay, and then last one is the, if we collect number of statements together, it becomes our program in C language. So what is the flow? First character set, then tokens, then statements, and then program. Clear? Any doubts regarding that? Okay. So next. What is the structure of C program? What is the structure? How we write C program? What is the general structure of C program? So, suppose this is one C program file. What is the point? What is the structure of C program? Now, how to write the C program? What is the general stage? First is the documentation section. Documentation section, which is optional, which is not compulsory, which is optional. What is you have to write in documentation section? Who developed the program? Company follows these all norms. Okay, while writing the code, always first write documentation section. In that, who developed the program? Developer's name. What is the purpose of that program? What is it about to mean? What it is? What is the program is about? Okay, clear? Next, that is called as documentation section, but it is optional. We cannot write while we doing the programming in lab. We cannot write the documentation section, but it is better to write the documentation section because in company, lots of time the programmers switch the company from one company to another. At that time, while another programmer comes on that same project and read the previously developed programming code, so he knows who is developed actually, so he takes the helps from that person. Okay, so that is the main point. So what is the first? First we write the, while writing C program, write your documentation section. Okay, which is in /*// that is comment line, because it is not executable. See, compiler does not understand the meaning of that. Clear? So it is comment line. Clear? Next, header file. Next is the header file. Here we write the header files or include the header files, whatever may be required for our programs. So it is the header file section. Clear? After that, function declaration. Function declaration, or also called as
void.
Function prototype. Also called as prototype. Function prototype. Clear? This is technical word. Function prototype. That is function declaration. Whatever may be the user defined function, that is we have developed, that functions we write after main function, and this function's declaration we have to write above to the main function. Okay, so just understand what is meant. We can study all these things later on. Clear? Okay, so this is function prototype section. After that, global variable. If we use global variable, then it is right above main function. So it is global variable section, right? Global variables here. Next, that main, that is main function. Main function. Okay. So what main function contains? Here is the argument list. Here is the return type. Return type. Function name, that is main. Argument list. Then declaration type of statements. Declaration statements. So what is declaration statements? Declaration statements means either variable declaration or function declaration. Both. Not only function declared here. If we declare function outside the main function, then it is become global. So it's which is available throughout program. Okay. So what is the concept we studied in function chapter? Here declaration statement, that is function declaration or variable declaration, and again that executable statements. After that executable statement, main function complete. And after that main function section, last section is user defined function section. Okay, user defined function. Whatever we want, the same, there is no any built-in function available in library, then you can write your own function, that is user defined function. So we can write user defined function. There is also function name. Here is the return type, then argument list, how we write it, and then statements. Here are statements, or it is also called as the body of the function. It is called as body of a function. This is a general structure, just structure of C program. Okay. Other. This is optional. This is compulsory. This is optional. This is also optional. When we require, if your program requires it, then use it. Otherwise, it is optional section. Main function, compulsory section. Okay. User defined, optional. As per requirement, you can write your user defined function. Otherwise, it is optional. So compulsory is header file and main function. Whatever may be your program, C program, it contains these two sections. Otherwise, your program does not get executed. So we today stop here. Any doubts regarding